Well, so today with us is Mr. Madan Mohan. Of course, he needs no introduction because he is not only owner of this car, but also he heads the 21 Gun Salute. He's, of course, organizing it, part of the organizing committee. And today with us, he's here to tell us all about the cars, about this event, and why you should watch out for events like this. So, sir, thank you so much for your time. My first question is for the youth, because you spoke a lot about the youth. How should they be involved in, enthusiasts? How can they be involved with classic cars or heritage cars like this?
So a heritage of any nation is very, very important. So it is the responsibility of youngsters of that time to keep it well, to maintain it well and preserve it well so that the coming younger generations can also see. It is a gift from the current generation always for the coming generations. So it is great responsibility when you have to preserve the heritage of any nation. So I believe youngsters have the biggest responsibility of keeping everything which is a pride of the nation, heritage of the nation, so that the coming generations can also enjoy the beauty of it.
So briefly just tell us about this car because you own it, you're very proud of it. Just tell us briefly about this car.
This is a 1948 Bentley Mark 6 Top-Hat Coupe, specially made for the Maharani of Baroda, Maharani Sahiba Shanta Devi. In 1948, Bentley made this exclusive car for her. This is a single design. This color coding was not done again. The upholstery was exclusive, and this was the most expensive car in 1948 made by Bentley.
Okay, and what engine does it have?
It's a 6-cylinder Bentley engine.
Okay. And also just tell us about the 21 Gun Salute over the last 10 years because I've been also following it. How has it changed over the last few years?
11th edition of 21 Gun Salute Concours d'Elegance in association with Ministry of Tourism, Government of India is very special. Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji is flagging off the rally. 125 cars and 50 bikes from India Gate. The cars will reach Gurgaon Ambience Green Golf Course on 21st Feb and will remain there for till 23rd of Feb. 35 jury members are here from 27 countries and who's who of the motoring world. It's a pride for the nation that such people are coming to India to judge these cars in 3 days, and people of Gurgaon and Delhi and NCR would be able to see rare 125 cars because these cars were never shown before.
Okay.
So, very special event. Concours d'Elegance means like the cars with greater elegance, and we never showcase the same car again. So, to encourage people to bring out the cars from their garages and the nation's pride, heritage is maintained well. So, our purpose is to put India on the World Heritage Motoring Tourism map, and this event has become Asia's biggest heritage motoring event, and this is among the only 3 international events which are called ICJAC Plus events, and in Asia this is the only event. So it's a very special event, and I think everyone who is living in NCR must come and see the evolution of motoring from 1886 to 1975.
Okay, so how the entry? Is it free or will you charge something? How the entry?
So it's a ticketed event, but students below 12 years are not charged, they are free. It's a 500 rupees ticket, and because golf courses are very expensive to rent out, so we have to charge. And you can buy tickets on our website, or you can book through Book My Show. So tickets are available, and you can just walk in. There would be counters. You buy and just.
Okay. And what kind of turnaround are you seeing? How many people are participating in this?
Last year, 2,25,000 people came in Baroda.
Oh.
Yeah. So when we used to do at India Gate, more than 75,000 people used to come in a single day.
Okay. So you expect another big turnout. Okay. And just briefly tell us, what are the big challenges that you face, as an enthusiast, as a car collector, what are the big challenges that you face and the big opportunities also?
See, when you have a car, restoration is not easy. So you have to do a lot of research. You have to import spare parts. First you have to find it out, not easy. So you have to approach clubs, or it is a process of 4 or 5 years actually to restore a car. So because if you want to restore at an international level, it takes time and a lot of patience, money, everything. But when the result comes, you become more than happy, because first thing is you have brought back a beauty which was dying.
Correct.
Now, before death, you can feel that you have done your responsibility in bringing back the glory of what your ancestors have left. So, feeling of being responsible is greater than anything. So I think.
Also, there's a lot of confusion how you talk about cars, heritage cars, classic cars, because you gave us a very good example. So can you just repeat that for our viewers till 1975?
Yeah, so when an old car comes, people normally think that's a vintage car.
Correct.
But car manufactured from 1886 to 1908 are called veteran cars.
Okay.
And from 1909 to 1919 they are called Edwardians.
Okay.
And from 20 to 1949 are called vintage.
Okay.
And 1950 to 1965 they are called classics. And from 1966 to 1975 they are called modern classics.
Okay. And now since we're in 2025, what about the cars after 75 till maybe 2000? Is there a classification for them also?
No, currently not.
Okay. So we don't call them anything. It's just an old car.
Yeah. So car manufactured in 80s are like they look very modern. They don't look very old also, because in last 20 years there is no much change in designs. In these era the change was evident.
Massive
change in design. So evolution was more from 1886 to 75 than now.
And which part of India do you think is the best car? Who has the best car collection in which part? Because Delhi doesn't really have a big culture of enthusiasts.
So Delhi has a lot of cars, more than I think like 2,500 to 3,000
really?
cars are
We
there.
don't get to see them very often.
Yeah, because that's why the purpose of our event is to encourage people to bring out their cars from their houses, to show them to people. And shows like 21 Gun Salute, Concourse the Elegance is a platform where they can show.
And what kind of support do you expect from the government? Because you said the government is supporting you in some things, but any more support?
So Government of India, Ministry of Tourism is helping us a lot, and current Honorable Culture and Tourism Minister Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji is also owning some cars, and his eyes on niche tourism is very sharp. He's a very brilliant minister, very hardworking. I think it's a great time when India can see a big change in tourism, because India has everything which you can portray to the world as tourism product, and heritage motoring tourism is one of the most important niche tourism product. I think our minister is very capable, understanding, and very hardworking. I think India will see a lot change for every niche tourism product, but for heritage motoring tourism also, I think in his era it will be a big change.
And my last question is, anybody who wants to get into this, they want to buy their first maybe classic or new classic, what kind of money, for a base car? Maybe somebody wants to buy old Mercedes. So what do you say? How much money should be involved, or what can expect to price?
See, everything is moving fast, and asset value has gone very high. Land which were like in few lakhs now in crores.
Correct.
So I think because these are appreciating assets, so they have also increased.
Okay.
So for a brands like Mercedes, you still need 50-60 lakh rupees to start with.
Okay, and then
so
restoration also.
Yeah, that takes a lot of money and time. So, but there are smaller models like Ford and Chevy and Austins and Morris. They are very cheap to start with. So new enthusiasts can start with little money, and then they can.
And what kind of appreciation? Because a lot of people invest also, thinking, what kind of appreciation do you
there is no
see?
formula as such in India, because it's still a very small group.
But a ballpark figure, if you can estimate for somebody.
Because there is no nothing like that, but 100% they are appreciating asset. I can say cars which were I can say that, yeah, the cars which were let's say 100 rupees, now they are 250 rupees in like 10-15 years. So there is a increase, no doubt.
Okay. And any, college goer or somebody who's very, just getting to a job, how does he get into this? They like the cars, but do they have a club? Where can they come?
So there is a very active club. So I am the vice president and Mr. S.B. Jatti is the senior vice president. Our president is KTS Tulsiji and our secretary general is Dalji Titus. So we all together do a lot of events in Delhi and NCR to motivate car owners to bring out their cars. Small driving tours we do. 2 days back we have done one in Gurgaon for the awareness of cancer. So there were like around 50 cars. We allowed all the cancer survivors to sit in our cars, and we had made a drive in Gurgaon organized by Fortis. Similarly, 2 weeks back we have done a vintage car rally to spread the awareness for people of Delhi to vote. So this was an initiative of Election Commission of India, and we are always there to help anyone with a greater cause. 21 Gun Salute Concourse d'Elegance also support Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, and we support spastic children. So we make these spastic children sit in our cars in the flag off also.
Well, on that positive note, thank you so much, sir, and all the best to you for the big rally.
Thank you.
We'll of course be there for it and we'll cover it. Do stay tuned to our channel.